Hi there, Poke fans. I'm your humble host, Joseph Fan, and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. As you see, we've just reached this area over here, with Sharon somehow following us without us ever seeing him, and Alder is here with us, facing up against this Getsis fella. Let's see how this goes. But first, they want to talk a lot of nonsense. And quite clearly they are talking about the legendary dragon Pokemon. Which one of the two, I don't know. It's probably the dragon of a never-ending story, if any of you get that reference. So they are talking quite a lot. I was hoping that this might go past much quicker. And he just shoves us out of the way. I thought we were here to arrest him. Why did we just let him go? Okay, let's get on with it. Oh, so he just wants to go out. Is he going to drag me out or... Okay, he's dragging me out. I don't get to go up that little staircase over there to see what is over there. Which is a pity, of course. But we are among the Darumaka that have its hidden ability. Many people don't like that specific hidden ability, but I think it might be quite useful. Granted, it slows you down quite a lot, but it does increase your special attack quite a lot as well. So he flies away. What are you going to do, Sharon? Are you also going to fly away? Well, I'm going to fly away. Okay. Nectarine City, I think that was the area I was supposed to go. I could have gone back, of course, and gone down that cave again and try and make my way to that staircase and see what is up that staircase. But for now I'm just trying to complete the story. Because here are some quite serious trainers over here. Well, two serious trainers, two professors and one fumbling girl. And they have quite a lot to say. So unfortunately this part of the story has quite a lot of dialogue, not all that much action. Oh, come on, Alder, let me just get this done with. Okay, so there I get given the Darkstone. And for those of you who are wondering, in case you haven't been playing Pokemon for the last 10 years, this Darkstone is not an evolutionary stone. It's kind of like a capsule. Like in Dragon Ball Z, you get Capsule Corp, and they have capsules like that just decrease and increase the size of things. That is kind of what is going on over here. And I am fairly sure that the dragon is... excuse me. I'm fairly sure that the dragon is in that ball over there. I'm resorted to do this voiceover in the middle of the night due to rolling blackouts. Okay, so now I have to go to Icarus City. Now I can probably go over that bridge I've been trying to get across over the last couple of episodes. And each time I was forced to come back to do some other side mission or whatever you call it. I don't think this is the fastest way to get to where I want to go. This is the fastest way to get to where I want to go. And where I want to go is round about there. I can just fly to Icarus City directly, and from there I can go across the bridge, which should now be open. Let's heal up first quickly, and we've done that. Now we have to try and dodge a bunch of people again. And I always keep going this way, which is unnecessary. This is probably a faster way to get to where I want to go. I forgot that I had to do some repels. So I got a bit sloppy. I need some sort of grass type attack to deal with that guy. Running away, it also works. But if I fight a trainer that has that Pokemon, that is not an option. Which means I need a grass type attack to help me deal with ground and water types. Okay. That was quite easy. Now to dodge this girl over here. And I can just surf over here to dodge that dude over there. And as you see over here, our way is clear, we can just get past over here. But Bianca comes and bloody interrupts us again. We were just at her location. Why didn't she tell us what she wanted us to know while we were over there? Why does she have to interrupt us over here? She wants to bloody fight. Is she too embarrassed to fight in front of the others? We could have fought over there. And maybe even had Alder and or the professors serving as referees in the battle. Her Pokemon are quite high. I mean, my Lantern is only at level 37, while her Stoutland is already at 38. Let's try a Thunderbolt, see what that does. That hardly does any damage at all. Is Stoutland especially defensive, or is it just generally bulky? Okay, Surf is also a special attack. And it survives on approximately 1. And it does quite a lot of damage to us. Oh, come on, for crying out loud. Bloody woman. Why the hell does it do that crap? Are you going to survive on 1 again? Why didn't you faint the previous time? What the hell? Okay, Stunfisk grows to level 36. How high are the rest of the Pokemon? Okay, Superior is next. Okay, Oricorio, you're next. You're the best guy I have to deal with a grass type. And it's quite a serious grass type. And it outspeeds with a coil. That's bad. But at least it didn't do a damage dealing attack, so I do avoid 1 attack. Fly hardly does any damage at all. So it goes for a slam. It does more damage to me than I did to it. So the second slam misses, of course, because we're up in the air. Okay, let's see if I can... Oof, that almost took out for a courier. And the U-turn hardly does any damage at all. Is she going to bloody heal up again? Okay, Fluffy, I think it's time for a fire punch. Yes, I do have a fire punch. She does a bloody full restore. But I could probably get away with 2 attacks if it survives. Oh, come on, really? Why does that do so little damage? Okay, Ice Punch, let's see how much that does. It does slightly more, but not nearly enough. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to let Fluffy faint. It's a pity I didn't get the freeze. Okay, so Fluffy goes down. Well, the only other one left to deal with this is a Lantern, but let's see if I can do anything with Electric. Let's see how much a crunch does. Oh, that almost took out Electric. Crunch hardly does any damage at all. That's a pity. So Electric is also taken out. Okay, maybe I have to try something like a Signal Beam. Let's see if that does any damage. At least this time I outspeed. And regardless of how much damage it does, it had little enough HP left so that I could take it out. Semi-Pro. Okay, so Jolteon ought to be able to take him out. That takes care of Semi-Pro. Shana. Okay, I think I could just stay with the same Pokemon because of the Signal Beam. Either Signal Beam or my Shadow Ball ought to do the damage. I'm gonna go with Shadow Ball, obviously. That does slightly less than half. Now what does that attack do that it did? Lucky Chant or whatever that is. Okay, so Bishana is taken out. Okay, so Jolteon now grows to level 40. It's a pity the other Pokemon fainted. All she did was bloody well flippin' waste my time. Go on, woman. Let me get on with it. Go away. Go away. Finally. Now I can heal up and then be on my way to the next location. Now to find... Okay, at least I have several revival herbs. It does counter the effect of friendship a little bit, although the effect of friendship increases in later generations. It's not as bad in this generation just yet. I wonder if it was necessary to fully heal everybody, but I don't know what fights I'm going to encounter when I pass through over here. Hey dude, I'm trying to talk to you. Okay. So they don't really have too much to say about anything important. Ah, this is a nice bridge. Nice graphics as well. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. What the hell is Getzes doing in the way? And if you play this game yourself, you will find that you can take any lane you want. You will always end up in front of Getzes because of those minions over there forcing you into his way. If this is going to be a fight, I'm glad that I healed up, but I don't think this is going to end up being a fight. He is just trying to spout some propaganda, trying to deter me from my mission. Okay, can you finish up your little spiel so that I can get on with it? Come on. Okay, I do apologize for whatever scratching you may have heard over there. I was trying to mute the mic so I can clear my throat. And in the process I missed quite a lot of what was going on in the game. But let's talk to this little lady over here. But she didn't have much to say. Neither did this kid over here. And the repel's effects wears off. And I have to bloody fight the guy just as I leave the bloody bridge. Ah, it just gives me the fling. Luckily I don't have to fight him. But he gives me the TM for fling. Okay, so okay, let's just fight this dude over here. If I can manage to get into his path. And hopefully he's not too difficult to fight. Okay, he has two Pokemon. And starts off with a Krokorok. Luckily I have the correct Pokemon up front. Surf ought to do quite nicely. Yep, that took out Krokorok in a single attack. Who's next? Oh, Scraggy is next. Okay, Amalga, you're up. You failed the previous time, but let's see if you can actually succeed this time. Granted, the Monotype put you up against was quite weak, quite strong. Ah, that helps. It does a jump kick and obviously misses, so I only need the one fly to take it out. Okay, that wasn't too difficult. Okay, at least the rest of them don't require fighting. And here you see a mole. Mole 9. Ah, that's nice. Here you can buy all sorts of things and probably encounter some fights as well. Let's see if we can find anything useful for ourselves. Okay dude, do you have anything useful for us? Luckily that wasn't a fight. Ah, PP up. Could be useful later on. Okay, let's see what this guy has to offer. Ah, Hyper Beam and Giga Impact. That's quite expensive. I don't have a reason to use a Hyper Beam at the moment. Ah, and this guy wants to fight me. Not what I was expecting, but it's a rich guy, so maybe he'll give me a lot of money. And Signal Beam ought to be sufficient to deal with him. But what do I have? Okay, I have a Surf and a Thunderbolt. Okay, let's do a Thunderbolt. Ah, it survives on 1 HP. What the heck? Okay, let's just do another Thunderbolt. Let's not beat around the bush. Okay, that takes care of that. Okay, so I don't think I want to be talking to too many shoppers because they will tend to want to fight me. And I immediately proceed to talk to a pretty lady. What a loser I am, aren't I? Simping over a lady. And she comes with a bloody Stoutland. The very thing that almost bloody made me white out again. With Bianca. Let's see what Surf does this time. Okay, Surf takes it to just below half and it roars. Interesting. Okay, what am I going to do with you? All of his attacks are physical attacks. So I'm going to do a Volt Switch. That hardly does enough damage at all. Okay, Lantern, you come up to again. He's probably going to roar again. Who are you going to switch out this time? Ah, Stunfisk. And he also has a fairly good attack to use against you. And you go for Workup. Huh. It is a decent attack. Okay, that takes care of Stoutland. Took me 3 bloody Pokemon to do it. Granted, the roaring didn't help me out much. Okay, let's see what these people have to sell. Okay, X items. Not interested. What about you? What do you have to say? Or for sale? Proteins and minerals. Or nutrients, should I say. Okay, what do you have to say? Okay, all the Pokeballs you could possibly want. And all the males as well. Does anybody know if there's a proper use for the males? I mean, any bonus you might get from having the males or some way of using it in an interesting way. But let's buy some potions here while I'm over here. Well, I'd already started buying potions while I was talking. Okay, max repels. Okay. Now I have 20 max repels. Time to go on. Okay, here's some vending machines, in case you wanted to use those. It occurs to me that this is probably one of the only games in which it is possible to maybe do the whole game without entering the Pokemon Center, but you need to get some ether somewhere. That is probably the only thing that you'll need to cheat in a great amount of. Or alternatively, you can go for the healthier option and just use berries and those other herbal remedies. Or you can go the unhealthy route and use sodas and stuff like that. Okay, so this guy's had his little speech over here, and we're probably going to be introduced to the gym leader over here. But this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.